a song of a lass that is gone. Say, could that lass be I?
Hi there everyone, Amber here from One Solitary Witch, and today I thought it would be fun to give you a tour of my witchy room and my altar. But first, I just wanted to address one thing really quick. As some of you may have noticed that I stopped referring to myself as Hazel, and I'm now going by my real name, Amber. And the reason I went by Hazel was for privacy reasons. At the time, my son was still a minor. He was living at home, and it was just mostly for his protection. You know, I didn't want it to cause any issues for him in any way. So now that he's grown, he's moved out, he's serving his country in the military, I figured, why not just go by my real name? I have nothing to hide. I'm a witch. I am who I am. I'm Amber. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's talk about witchy spaces and altars. I am lucky enough to finally have my own room that I dedicated entirely to my craft and my library. My son moved out, like I had mentioned, and we had the spare room finally, and I decided to just completely decorate it how I wanted it. Just make it really girly and really light and really airy and peaceful. Just a really quiet, relaxing space that I could come and do whatever I wanted, pretty much. And you know, if you're not lucky enough to have a whole entire room you can dedicate to your craft, that's okay. You can have an altar or several altars in your home. You could even just have a few items on a shelf that you find really special to you. You do not have to have this elaborate setup. You do what's right for you and what works for you at the time. All right, well, I'm going to give you a tour. All right, so when you walk in, you see my sign on my door that I made. The witch is in. All right, so let's begin the tour. Hey, that kind of rhymed. Let's do a quick little pan around here. And then I'll walk around and show you some of the other items I have. A little close-up view of them. So when you walk in, this is what I have on the wall. That's a Halloween decoration that I decided to hang up permanently. My little itty bitty besom, my pentacle, and my ankh. A little homage to the cat. Another besom. I picked up at a home improvement store at Christmas time. It smells like cinnamon. Amazing. Antheme. Little chest of drawers that I like to keep some crystals and whatnot in. Here I have my fish tank. This is a new addition. I wanted a water feature in here. Hey, little guy. My kitty cat pillows. One for each of my cats. I love these wall sconces. They're so pretty at night with the candlelight reflecting off the shiny gold. Got my big old mirror on the wall. Bring some more light in here. A little dragonfly I picked up at a craft fair a few years ago. Made the reef. These are my chairs that I love to sit in. They're so comfy. I kick my feet up. Like to do a little reading, maybe some meditating. How cute is that seahorse table? Alright, so over here on my shelf, let's see what I have going on. I have this really pretty black and white photo of Yosemite by Ansel Adams. I have some rose petals, some of my smudge sticks. Got some storm water from a thunderstorm back there. The next shelf down, I have my little moonlight, which is dead right now. I need to charge it. It lights up and changes colors. It's really pretty. This beautiful thing here, I got at a thrift store. I use it for holding water. Down here, I have another thrift store find, this pretty copper bowl that I use to burn things in. Some of my Apothecary Items here. This little, I just love this. It's a replica of a raven skull. I love things like that. I don't know. It's one of those funny little things about me. Some of my witchy books. My books relating to the craft down here. I have this super cute little blue velvet box that I store some things in. Okay, let's go look at my altar. This is kind of like my permanent altar that I have. I have other things placed throughout the home, but this is kind of where I have a permanent setup. It changes, you know, occasionally, and I try to keep it kind of clutter-free. Those wine bottles I use for candle holders. Crystal ball, my little Viking boat that I just love. This back here, my best friend, her son made it for me in his shop class. It's the anti-possession symbol from the show Supernatural, which I love. Anyone else out there a fan? Oh my god, I'm obsessed with that show. I can't believe it's ending. Oh my god. Okay, so that's my altar. This is the view out my window. This tree is so pretty in the fall. It just turns all the beautiful colors. Red, orange, yellow. Have my little critters that live up there. The squirrels, the birds. There's this like kind of wind chime I have hanging in the window. And my little sun catcher. There that cast rainbows on the wall. That's my crystal ball collection. Got some moon water up there from the last new moon, actually. Yes, you can charge water under the new moon as well as the full moon. You'll see some of my crystal balls and a few other rocks that I got. There's a replica of a cat skull. More from my collection. I have some of my feathers here. Some raven and some crow feathers that I decorated with beads. I just love this piece. I got it on vacation up in Oregon. It was handmade and numbered by a Cherokee woman, which I don't remember her name. I do have her card somewhere. My other bookcase with some of my books. I do love to read. My husband bought me a tablet several years ago, and I was so reluctant. Like, I am not going to read on a tablet. No way. I love the feel of a book and turning the pages. But I have to admit, I really love it. It's so nice to be able to read at night and not have the bedroom light on. I can just download whatever I want. And I was running out of room for all my books anyways. Got some more stuff up here. Some crystal balls. This little hummingbird was my great-grandma's. I made that clock out of an old pallet that my husband brought home. Little cat statue. This is probably my favorite crystal ball here. It spins around. It weighs like 40 pounds, so it kind of just lives up here permanently. It's really heavy. Another crystal ball, my selenite lamp. Alright, so that's my room. I like the feeling of it. I think it's very kind of like light and airy. Very calming and relaxing. I often find my husband in here just sitting, even though he has his own room, his own man cave. He likes to come in here because there's no electronics, no tablets. Just very calming, very quiet. Alrighty, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.